Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500 and welcome back to day 2 of Project Monty. Let's get on with it. Morning, it's what day is it today? It's Wednesday morning, and I'm just going down to Tunbridge, half an hour away, to pick up the headlining for the car. I haven't sourced a blind yet, although Club 500 Italia do have one. They haven't actually come back to me on the message that I sent them. They've dispatched both my items that I've bought, but they haven't come back to me regarding the rear light plugs or the cable for the fog lights at the front. So whether they just haven't seen my messages or they've got lots of messages and they just haven't got to it yet, I don't know, but they have processed my order and have shipped it. So I might have to try giving them a ring actually and asking them instead. But there is one other person on eBay who has certainly got the plugs, so I might have to try him as well. So yeah, so that's the plan. The plan for today. Some items have arrived yesterday. I got 4 parcels yesterday. There's at least one more coming today. I'm not sure what it is. Again, I just got a message back. Okay, Paul, see you there. Cool. Yeah. So again, it's only a few bits and pieces. I'm still waiting for the vast majority of it, so I can't really do very much. But what I can do, I will film, and it will become part of a larger video. Probably a lot of it on time lapse. But yeah, anyway, I'm off to Tunbridge to pick up this headlining. Hopefully it will fit in the 500X all right, and I'll actually be able to drive home. We will see. Anyway, see you when I get back. Right, we're back from Tunbridge. We just picked up the headlining, and we got a few parcels delivered. So the headlining fitted in nicely. So let's just get that out. So what I was explaining about the differences, or the possible differences between the facelift and the pre-facelift. This is a pre-facelift one. Obviously the hole's up there, so we've got a hole there and a hole there for the driver's side, what do you call it, the sun visor. Same that side, and you've got the additional hole there for that light. Then you've got the centre light and the Bluetooth speaker thing there, so that should all be the same. You've got the handle holes there, which hopefully will be in the same place. They're your hangers for coat hanger hooks. Hopefully they'll be in the same place. And then you've got the 2 push things at the back that hold the whole thing in at the back. The difference is this bit here. So here would be on those B pillar, so they come up to there and they sort of cover up at the end. And this extra bit here, I think on the new one, is probably not here because the other ones come and meet the one at the back. So I'm hoping by using the old style ones, this will be okay. So at the moment I need to get this in the back of the garage because until we've sorted out the sunblind, I can't actually put it in. So that's a bit of a nuisance, but let's just get this in the garage. And there's some parcels that were delivered. Some of those ones were delivered yesterday, and those ones were delivered actually while I was out getting the headlining. But the Hermes man has left them down the side of the garage, which was good. So I'm going to get all these unpacked. I'm not even sure what we got. Some of them I think I know what they are. These are all eBay parcels. There's a Club 500 one there, so that's doesn't look big enough to be the steering wheel, but it might be. But let's get it unpacked. Oh, one of them stereo. Yeah, one of them's probably going to be the stereo from Club 500. Hopefully one of them is the stereo surround, which means, can I get that in? Probably can't get that in actually, because until I get that centre, you know, the missing plug on the coloured dash panel, I can't actually, I haven't got one of those. I thought I had one, and I've actually got one for sale myself on eBay, and I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I've turned this garage upside down at the weekend and I cannot find it anywhere, which is quite obvious by the state of it, isn't it? I mean, I've looked in all my boxes here, I've looked in all these boxes here. This one is full of cables Lots of light cables, but obviously old style light cables, loads and loads of them. All sorts of stuff in there, all sorts of stuff in there. Cannot find it. The only one place I think it might be, which I haven't looked yet, is up in my loft. I had a cardboard box with bits and pieces in, and there's a possibility it's in there. But I've literally looked everywhere. All my boxes in there I've looked at. I can barely even get in there at the moment. Nightmare. So yeah, I'm still going to have a hunt for it, but I'm hoping that Club 500 come back to me, because I've asked them if they've got one that they can let me have. They haven't replied to me, unfortunately, but I'm going to. I know what it looks like. It's red and black. Because as I say, I've got one for sale myself on eBay for 12 quid, I think it is, and I can't find the damn thing, so it's just as well I haven't sold it. But yeah, we'll get these boxes undone, see what we got, and we'll get the car down and see what we can actually get on with and do. There must be some stuff here that we can fit, hopefully. Right, we have a slight problem. My fault. I didn't read the listing properly. So we've got the stereo surround, which is humongous, great big thing, isn't it? So that's obviously includes the vents as well, so that should screw hopefully straight in. We have this, I think, has come off of a pre-facelift car, but it's got the right, so it's got the start stop button, it's got the ASR button, and it's got the heated rear window button, and the obviously the airbag button, and of course aircon. So as far as I'm aware, they are the same. We'll soon find out. We have got that with the window winder buttons. So far we've got one fog light, not sure which side it is. We have the back bumper rear lights, including the loom and the sensors. So that's 53 quid, I think that was, for all that lot. Now, what I've seen on eBay is holders, plastic surrounds. I'm hoping that that's for a different model, because otherwise, if they don't fit straight into the bumper as they are, that means yet more expense for surrounds. So I don't know, until the bumper comes, I'm not really sure. We've also got the this is a non-genuine gaiter and ring all built into one. It does actually say on here for 500c 7 to 15. So I don't know if I don't know if they're different. I don't know. I think they actually might be. So I think I made another pull cup. Or they've sent me the wrong one. I'll have to look and see. In there is the fog light holder for the front, which is the one that says it's brand new, off of a 2020 hybrid sport, which, as I said to you before, I compared the pictures and I'm hoping it's going to fit. Otherwise, that was 15 quid, otherwise they are £53 on eBay. £53, that's for used ones, which I've added to my watch list, but unfortunately no one's offered me, offered me a discount or anything. And we come on clock spring, so single plug clock spring, so that should be okay. Now my biggest ricket was from Club 500. I didn't look at the pictures properly. This is off of a pop, so it hasn't got the proper buttons. It's got buttons missing, which will be for the Bluetooth, and it does actually say on it 500 pop, 18 plate, 14,000 miles, 1.2 Cat B coral. It's in beautiful condition, so it's a real shame, but I'll have to get another one. I'll probably put it on for now, but then I will find another one and I will sell this one, see if I can sell it for more than I paid for it. It's a shame because there's a little stain there which hopefully will come off, but apart from that it is in absolutely mint condition. So that's what's come so far. No number plates yet. The stereo, that was sent a couple of days before the stereo, so the stereo, I thought I was going to have the stereo, but that hasn't come yet. So yeah, so some of these bits are going to be good, some maybe not so. I've still got another one of those to come. Well, I've got lots to come. I think the only things I haven't bought, apart from these that may not be any good, the only things I haven't bought is there anything from the front bumper? No, I've bought that bit now, 49 quid I think it was. I've bought the chrome bit down there, I've bought the DRLs, both DRLs, neither of which have arrived yet. I've bought the headlights together, neither of which have arrived yet. So I've got possibly one fog light surround to get. Got both fog lights. Definitely the other one. So, you know, I may end up having to pay at least £53 for one side. Hopefully that other one will fit. And the other, what else have we not got? Oh, the cable that joins the fog lights from there runs behind the bumper and joins the fog light the other side. That's missing. And the only other thing I've got, the bumpers, back bumpers on order, but of course on the back bumper you've got like the modern equivalent of that, chrome strip. Can't get one. There aren't any. There's none on eBay at all. The only one that's on eBay is from Italy, and it's about £140. There is no way on this earth that I am paying £140 for a frigging chrome strip. No way, Jose. What I thought about doing, there was a cracking bumper on there, which was it was quite, I can't remember how much it was, about 120 quid or something like that. Don't quote me on that. It was a white bumper, but it was destroyed on one corner, but it had everything on it. But it was pick-up only, and it was up in the Midlands somewhere, I think, so, or it might have even been further than that, so that was obviously of no use to me. But I'm just going to have to keep looking. It's got to go to the body shop, so I've got plenty of time. I don't have to put that on before it goes to the body shop. That can always be put on afterwards. Bit like these things. I am loath to spend £53 on potentially both sides, so that's another £106. So I think that's the only thing left to buy. I may have to buy it now. Let me just explain. So as I was saying earlier on, I went to pick up the headlining from Tonbridge, and the fella Dean that I bought it from is a subscriber on the channel. Hello Dean, and thank you very much. And he also bought me a cappuccino as well. I arrived there and he said, "Oh, I bought you a cappuccino. I hope that's okay. I hope that's what you drink. My favourite coffee." So yeah, thank you for that, Dean. I much appreciate that, especially on a cold day like today. So talking to Dean about the ins and outs of doing this car, we came to the conclusion, me from memory and him from memory a little bit, is the roller blind. There are a couple of plastic pieces. Now the one that's on Club 500 Italia's eBay page only shows one of the plastic bits one side. Now both of us I think we're pretty confident that there's actually a plastic bit both sides. It's a possibility that it may be left in the channel. They may be both left in the channel. And when I was looking at it before, I couldn't, the light was failing and I couldn't actually see. So I'm going to have a look in a minute and see if I can see it there. Because if that's the case, then sling them on the ends, and then we should be able to use the one I've got. But at the moment, I'm going to have to buy the whole thing because no one's going to sell me just the clips. But as I say, even on the Club 500 one, it looks like there's only one clip, so there's one missing. In fact, let's have a look now before we do any of this. I've got the airbag, haven't I? I've got the airbag. I've got the. There's no point putting the airbag on really, because I've got to get another steering wheel. Yeah, as much as it'll look better, there's no point putting it on. I'll put the steering wheel on, but there's not much point in. I'm going to put the clock spring on as well, and hopefully that will give me some indicators and some lights, and we can see if they'll work. Although I haven't got any lights, have I? Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's have a look at this bloody sunblind again. So this is the driver's side. There's nothing up there. I know what they look like now, but there's nothing up there, and this side there's also nothing. So what we've figured out, or what I've figured out, we figured out, is because you've got that channel up there, which is where the actual blind itself goes, the actual material of the blind. But so these bits, so you've got screw holes in there. So once you've got the brackets on the end of the roller blind, they'll screw up into them. So it's not that difficult a job to do, even though I couldn't really figure it out the other day. But it's a shame they're not just lying around in a boot, but they're not here. So I'm going to have to buy a blind from somewhere, and maybe I'll speak to Club 500 and see if they've got the other bit on it, and go from there. I spoke to Dean about it. He said he's got one, but I think he said he's only got one on one end as well. So that obviously is not much good. It's a shame they're not lying around on the floor, but they're not. I've looked, they're not. Never mind. Okay, so in the car, what are we going to try first? Now, I mentioned this in my previous video, and this plug here. Oh, is this another parcel? Yes. Hello mate, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cheers. You too, thank you. I think that's going to be a part of the bumper, front bumper trim. Where was I? Yeah, so we mentioned this in the previous video, and I think what it is, where's it gone? I think it's the other end of this, but it seems in the wrong place to me. I don't know why. It seems like it should. Oh, okay. It should go up under there. That's why. There we are. Yeah, it's obvious when you actually figure it out. I did sort of figure it out before I did the video, if you recall, and I put like a little caption saying I know what it is now. But it's just needed rerouting up through there. That's it. Yeah. Right. So I should, assuming this is the right one, that should just plug in now, and at least it give me the opportunity to test it. I've disconnected the battery, by the way. So that should just push down out of the way. I'm not sure whether I want to push this all the way. See, we don't actually know where any of the knobs are, so I'm going to turn them all the way around to the left. We don't actually know where they go. So we're hoping. I'm just going to leave that there for the minute. We're hoping that that's going to be the same. But you know, if it ends up being different, I'll have to buy another one. Till we get this here. I mean, this might be a teller as well, because we've got to get this on. So I'm going to connect up the mirrors. Window winders, aren't they? Not mirrors. What am I talking about? Connect those up. That one there. And that one there. I think that one clipped on properly. Yes, it did. So something clips over there. Is that? Let's take that off for a minute. Put it up there out of the way. So we're hoping we haven't sort of missed anything. I think that just clips in under there. Yeah, there are some holes there. Oh, here we go. So that goes in there and there. Yee. Yee. Oh, I've done that wrong. Blimey. Didn't go in properly. So feed that in there, feed that into the side, feed that into the side, push it home. There we go. Yay! So that should, in theory, fit. Yeah, it looks like it will. It looks like it will. I'm not going to push it home yet, because obviously that is to go on still. So I'm just going to leave it there. Wires are connected, so at least some of the buttons should work. Right, next thing. Does this fit? I've got a feeling. Oh, excuse me. I've got a feeling the answer's no. Okay. Not sure which way around it goes. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I mean, the actual this thing would. It's the ring, whether the ring's different or not. So it's got the plastic ring and the chrome ring, but those tabs seem to be in a different place, I think, or are they? Maybe not. Actually, no, it does fit. It does fit. Yeah, it does fit. I've got to do something with that to. Oh, you know what I am missing? The spring, the chrome tube. Yeah, I'm missing the chrome tube with the spring, which I may have one, but again I might need to buy one. But at least it fits, so I can sort of. I've got this bit of the gear knob, and I've got in my pocket an old gear knob that I had. So just for the time being, until I find the spring, I just realised I made myself a cup of tea and I've left it indoors. That should somehow go onto there. Again, assuming they're the same. Which way round does it go? No idea. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it fits then there like that. So we'll just tighten that by hand for the minute. And then I'm just going to use a bit of double-sided tape. I've got 2 of these. Let's just stick that one on the top for now. Look at that. So yeah, we need the tube and we need the spring. So those window winders should actually work now, he says. Spare one of those. Getting there, aren't we? Getting there, slowly but surely. So I think what I'm going to do, actually, no, before I do that, let's put this on as well. So that's obviously, which way round does that go? That way, yeah, of course it does. So we should, I know we got that in the way. So I need to actually, before I do that, I'm going to cut these, and I think that's connected to the other side. I can't see it, but let's get my torch in there. Get those out of the way. I don't know, maybe not. Oh, where's it gone? I've lost it now. I need to be able to get to the other side of that to be able to pull it through, release it somewhere. Don't know. Oh, it's pulling that. Hang on, if I pull that, I can feel it pulling it. I might get a pair of pliers on it and see if I can pull it through. If I can pull it through, hit this space enough to be able to work on it. Otherwise, it's got to try and. I'm not sure if it's. I don't think it is connected to that, you know. Is that it? Is that it? No, that's not it. It just goes into the main loom, I think. That's why that main loom is pulling. But I'm not sure there's going to be enough to pull through. Actually, that might be it. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I just need to be able to get in there properly and pull it through. There we go. Ooh, it's hurting my fingers now. It's sharp in here. There we go. It doesn't make it any longer, but it just gives the easier to work on because of the bigger aperture. Oh, that's good. So, I don't think that's going to affect anything with this. So if I put this on, I've still got that same big aperture, haven't I? So that. Now, yeah, this goes on before the coloured panel, doesn't it? So that should just push in. Never done these before on these facelifts. There we go. Hee. Oh, I really feel like it's coming together now. I really do. Oh, I wish that would pull through. It's going to be awkward working on that, but yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, I wish I had the stereo. Mind you, I couldn't put it in anyway, could I? No, that's got a screw in there, presumably, hasn't it? It's got one screw there. Yeah, it's got 4 screws, so I'll have to find. Obviously, I don't know which screw. I can only assume that it's the same screws that are used in lots of places, but we'll try one, the normal type screws, and also we've got to screw it there, screw it there, screw it there, and screw it there. I don't know whether the surround will come across that. It may well do, so I won't put 2 bottom screws in. In fact, no, I need a Torx. So I think it's going to be these type. I think probably, but I'll get a Torx and I'll try it. Yeah, they're going in all right. They're going in fine. So it's going to be those. Right, that's that bit. What else we got? Clock spring. I need a Torx for that as well. So I'm going to take this steering wheel off, which I've done up by hand, which I can't now undo by hand. I think once I've got this clock spring on, I can then put that on, I think, can't I? Yeah. Alright, so so I think this was, what car was this off of? I'm sure I saw a year sticker on it. 26th of the 9th 2015. So this could be off of again, I'll have to look back from where I bought it from, but this could be off of the a facelift car, and it could be off of a facelift, as I call them. Both should, I think, work. Okay, so let's get that on. Move those out of the way. Luckily, these cables weren't cut, so they will just plug straight in. which is a relief. These thieves are so kind. Oh, of course that's not screwed in, is it? Actually, I should screw that in, really. Have I got that one upside down? No. Why is that? That seems to be... Let me check this. That's not upside down, is it? Those plugs seem very close to the bottom of the glass. Have I done it upside down? No, light's on the left, that's right. Oh no, that's just come out of position. Right, I think actually I'm gonna... That's better. I'm gonna screw this in. Just gonna get a screwdriver. In fact, I'm gonna do this on time lapse. So I'm gonna screw that in, put that on, and then we might as well put that on. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're almost there now. We just had one screw that I couldn't get to do up, so I've gone through my bucket of screws, and obviously from memory as well, I'm trying to remember what screws go where. As I say, a lot of Fiat do tend to use the same screws, but I know these bits in particular use a particular type of screw. I've got a different screw in there, and I managed to find what looks like the actual screw that it should be. Okay, so I'm only going to temporarily put this on because I'm not even going to bother doing the cables up. There's no point. I'm really annoyed with myself about that. Really, really annoying. It's a shame. My own silly fault. I never gave it a thought that it was a pop one. I mean, it didn't say it was a pop one on the listing, but of course I should have seen that these two. But I mean, I could just buy these, but there's no point. I might as well get a complete steering wheel. Shame, but never mind. Never mind. Because presumably as well, I mean, this is the wires from that, so they're going to be different anyway, aren't they? Now this, I think this is the same plug. I've got the thing here. This black and red plug, I think that's the same one that goes on the end of that. Because looking at the picture, it looks exactly the same as that, and there are actually no, it's a different amount of pins. But that's what that plug looks like. The one that's missing on for the coloured panel. It looks like that, red and black. Assume that does actually fit in there. Yeah, it does fit, but I'm not going to do it up because it's the wrong one. That's the horn, I think, that one, isn't it? Yeah, I've just put the screw on loosely. Actually, I'll put it on tight, just so the steering wheel doesn't do that. But I think that's for the interior. I'm not going to put this on because obviously the steering wheel has got to come off, so there's no point. The seats have been dispatched. They probably will be here. I reckon they'll be here tomorrow. Maybe not till Friday, but I reckon they'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, because I'm here tomorrow and I'll probably be at work on Friday. I don't know if I'll be working at home or working here. But then it's starting to look the part, isn't it? It's a shame we can't get this headlining done because I could have got that in today. So I've had another parcel come. If you can see it in there, I'm not going to bother fitting it yet. This is the trim that goes on the bumper. I was going to put each individual bit on, but it seems completely pointless because every time I get something, I've got to take the bumper off. So I might as well wait. I've got another parcel coming today. I don't know what it is. I'm expecting so many things. It could be one of many things. I found a steering wheel on eBay. It was up for £60, I think it was, or near offer. So I've offered 50. They haven't accepted it yet, but I'm sitting there waiting. Hopefully they will accept it. It looks as if it's in good condition and it's got the right buttons this time. I've also found, I've made an offer, but it's been declined. I've made another offer and it hasn't been declined or accepted yet, for a grey entire back bumper. When I say entire, I mean the back bumper which has got the chrome strip on it. So, which looks in okay condition. So, if it is, then I can take the bit of chrome strip off I've got that I need and then sell the bumper. I don't need the bumper. It hasn't got anything else on it. It's literally just that chrome strip, and that chrome strip on its own is a lot more expensive than this bumper. So yeah, hopefully they'll accept my offer. So they declined the first offer. I've upped it by £10 and they haven't done anything yet. It's £30 delivery, but I think at the moment it will be £94 including delivery, so that's cheaper than just that piece of chrome. So hopefully they will accept my offer. If not, we'll sit and wait for some more to come up. So I've reconnected the battery, so I'm just going to see if I can get any of the controls to work. Hopefully the windows will work. Let's try it. Yes, that one works. Try the other one. Yep. That works. Yes, we know, check airbag. Lights, I can't do the lights because I haven't got any. What else can I do? Wipers. Yes, wiper works. Squirters work, which is interesting considering the bottle's empty. Must be a miracle. Let's wipe that. That works. What else can we try? ASR off. Yeah, that works. Heated rear window. Yeah. Airbag 2. Oh, that's not a button, is it? It's just a light. Start stop. Yeah, that works. Obviously, I can't get this because that's not pushed on properly yet, because I need to get the dash. I think there's a parcel coming today, which I'm hoping might be the dash. I can't wait for the radio to come, but I still need that blimmin' plug. I still need to see if I can find that plug. Obviously, I have got flashing mileage here, because I need to do a proxy alignment, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. There's nothing else I can try, is there? Really? None of these will in the aircon. Oh, that's working. Oh, that's obviously an electronics, isn't it? With a heater. That's not part of the mechanical. And the aircon, obviously. Don't want aircon on, that's for sure. Yeah, so, I mean, all these buttons are right round to the left. So, yeah, everything so far that should work is working. That's good. We're illuminated there as well, which is good. Isn't that illuminated? Oh, I can't. Yeah, if I put the lights on, they should be illuminated. Yep. Good. Check parking lights. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. That is very good. I'm pleased about that. So, yeah. So, everything there that should be working, that's connected at the moment, is working. So, I've been looking for this cable. So, we found this bit, which was the red and black, which I could see on other pictures on eBay, but that goes into that. Now I've tried it, it does actually fit in there, so it is the same plug, but I've just googled the number that's on here, wherever it is, there, and that's the heater controls. So although it's the same plug, it's going to be wired differently, so it's not really much use. Unfortunately, that's a real pain. So yeah, definitely the same plug, but what's the chances of it being wired the same as it is here? I've got no way of knowing how that's wired. Absolutely no way of knowing. So I've got to get the right one. That's a damn nuisance. But that still doesn't explain. That's not the one. See, that was marked as windows, and in there are the window buttons. So there is another bag like this somewhere with the correct one in. It still might be up in my loft, so I'm going to continue having a look, and then I need to get up in the loft and have a look. So I was just about to give up and pack up and get up in the loft and see if I can find that bit, and there was a ring on the doorbell. I just went inside to get something, and bing bong, 2 more parcels delivered. So I'm guessing that, but going by the weight, I'm guessing that that's the headlights. I don't know what that one is. It's quite light. Exciting, isn't it? Right, let's get the boxes open and see what they are. So, massive box. That massive box was for that. So that is the bit of chrome, the big bit of chrome that goes down here. And then the other is the rear lights, not the front lights. I was hoping it was the front lights, but it's not, it's the rear lights. So I can actually put them on. I don't think they're any different shape-wise. No, in fact, I know they're not doing any different shape-wise, because people do upgrades, don't they? Which is probably what the thief who stole this car in the first place did. So I'm going to unpack them out the shrink wrap, and I'm going to put them in. Hee hee. Lights are in now. Obviously we've got grey inserts, so you can buy those inserts separately. They're £12 something, but I thought they obviously just held in by tabs, so I thought what I'd do is I'll prize them out and paint them, rub them down and paint them. I could get white ones, but I got these two. I can't remember what I paid for them now, but I will let you know what I paid for them. But they were cheaper than the white, a lot cheaper than the white ones. So for the sake of getting them out, rubbing them down, priming them and painting them, I thought I might as well. But still look better, don't they? Much better. Get in there. Be nice to get the back bumper on. Well then, next day. Today is Thursday, and the seats have just arrived on the pallet. They look very low for a set of seats. I assume they're reclined in some way. Doesn't seem to be wide enough for the whole thing. Not convinced I've even got the backs here. I should do. It should be a full set of seats. Anyway, we'll soon find out. Let's get it unpacked. I don't know if you saw that on time lapse. You probably didn't. But I've just taken the rear seats into the garage, and the bar that goes across the back that the seats bolt to, that was also there as well. I mean, that on its own is worth 45 quid, something like that. So that's handy. So they are going to need a clean. So I might do that later today, get them in my conservatory to start drying before I put them in. As they're out the car, as they're already out the car, there's no point in putting them in the car to clean them. I might as well do them outside the car. So I'll get these into the garage anyway. But yeah, they all look good to me. So that's that one's not quite so dirty, but it's a bit dirty. But yeah, let's just take you in here. So yeah, see the bar. They've given me that as well. So I can sell that. I very rarely. So when would I ever need one of those? The only time I would need one of those if I was putting split rear seats into a pop, which I don't tend to do. So I should be able to get 45 quid for that, which makes it quite cheap in the end, because I got these quite cheap. These were £110, I think it was, plus delivery. So I actually got them for a good price. But I'll get them in the garage for now, and then we'll come out and start getting them cleaned this afternoon. So another day, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parcels have arrived. So we got door card. In there we got the white bumper. In there, headlights, I think. One of these is probably DRLs. The other one, I don't know. So we need to have a look and see what they are. So I'm going to get them unpacked like I did yesterday. Let's take a look, see what we've got. Right, so both DRLs and both headlights. That was what was in all those boxes. Obviously the DRLs came from different places. Now, got a bit of a slight issue. Headlights are fine, absolutely spot on. DRLs, one of them has got a broken tab, which wasn't broken in the listing, and when I took it out of the box, part of it fell out. I'm going to let the bloke know. I'm not going to make a fuss about it. I'll just have to. I don't think it's even all there. No, it's just part. Oh, actually, not even. No, there's actually a bit missing. So there's probably another bit in the bottom of whichever box it was in, I imagine. There was another bit of plastic there as well. But yeah, I'm not going to make a fuss about it. I'll just have to. There's not enough bits to repair it, so I'll just have to do the old cable tie job on there that I've done before. But on this one, I've just looked at the eBay listing and it was there. I never noticed it. Look at that. It was not hidden. You could see the red, and I just didn't notice it. So that's been swiped. So whether I'm going to be able to I might be able to polish it out. I mean, the paint, I'll get that off with a bit of IPA or something. Whatever that is, I might be able to get it off. If not, I'm going to try and polish it before I put it in. Which is it's a shame. It's a nuisance. But, you know, that, funnily enough, that one cost me £11 more than that one. I mean, it was well packed. It was in, I can't remember which one was in which box now, but they were well packed. Headlights are absolutely fine, apart from the little bits of rust around there, which I'm going to go over with a bit of wet and dry. But yeah, they're spot on. No scratches, no nothing. They're lovely. Bumper, I haven't undone yet. I'm just going to undo that now and have a look at that. So that's the white bumper. Oh, I say it's the white bumper. I'm assuming it is. The other, only bought the other one yesterday, so I don't think it'd be that one. And then I bought one door card. I'm not sure which side, but in the back of the garage, I've got a grey door card off of the convertible. So I can't remember which side that was now that I've bought. They may be the same side actually, but what I will do, if they are exactly the same, which I think they are, I'll put them on the car and then I'll find another one as and when for the convertible, because the convertible, as you know, is just sitting on my sister-in-law's driveway, waiting to be go to the body shop. Really, I'm going to have a go at that wing, trying to line up that gap, and then it's going to go to the body shop. So there's no rush. There's no rush for it. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the door card's off, obviously, because work's got to be. I've been working on the door. So yeah, let's get this bumper unpacked and have a look at this. Hopefully, this is in good condition. I'm such a bloody idiot. It's black. It's not grey. So it's no good on this car. I'll keep it. You know, one day when I'll need one on a Sport. Oh man, can't believe that. Again, I don't know whether it said black or not. I looked at it, probably a muted picture that the black didn't look very black, and assumed it was grey. Damn it. How annoying, I can't use that. Obviously the inside of the car's grey. Never mind, that'll have to go in the shed for the time being. So the bumper is not too bad. It's got quite a lot of storage marks. All of these will G3 out. There's a few scratches. It may need a bit of a polish. We've got a little hickey there. We have got a bit of crack into the paint, but I'm sure I can tidy that up and get it as good as I can. I'm not sure whether to put the lights in or not yet, because I think the chrome strip has to go in first. I will double check that. I'll sort of offer it up and have a look, but I think the chrome strip goes in first and then the light over it. So if I put the lights in, that means I've got to take them out again, and you know, I'm doing enough of that in and out in the car, so that's unnecessary, but I will offer it up and have a look. But yeah, it's not too bad. It could have been worse. The edges are all okay. Let's say most of those marks are storage marks, where it's been at the breakers or wherever it's come from. On the inside, we have luckily the things that the sensors go in, because they can sometimes be missing. These are the bits that the cable snaps to, so that's good. So I'll get that in the garage for the time being, and then I'll clean it up before I put it on. Shame, I can't believe that door card. What a nightmare. I might put that one on anyway. The other one I've got, I haven't got any, the only ones I've got up in the loft, I've got, I think, I'm not sure if I've got a pair or one of dogtooth one, and I think I've still got those. Oh no, the blue ones I used on the fake up bath, didn't I? So I haven't got those anymore, but obviously we need to get the correct ones. So annoying. Never mind, it cost me about 33 quid or something like that. I must look more carefully at some of these pictures. As I say, that DRL wasn't such a good picture on the listing, but you know, if I'd looked at it properly, I would have been able to see it. And the fact that was £60 and that was £49. C'est la vie. Okay, anyway, that's that. So as you can see in the car, I've got a mountain of cardboard. The boot is completely full up with cardboard, and I've even resorted to put it on the back seats. And I've got some more over there as well, I think. So yeah, I'm going to call it a day on this video. There's enough. I started editing some of the video last night, and so we're up to over 30 minutes at the moment. So once I've added today's bits and pieces in, it's enough for Sunday's video. So as I say, we'll call it a day on day 2, and the next stuff you will see will be the bumper, the lights, all that stuff going in, and then by that time I will obviously have some more stuff as well that's been delivered. Hopefully I'll get that other bumper delivered Monday, maybe, if I'm lucky. And then we can take the silver strip out, get that in, get the lights in, get that back bumper on. That would be great. That would transform the back. I just wanted to give, before we go, I wanted to give a big shout out once again for Club 500 Italia. As you know, I messaged them on one of my purchases, and then I sent another email, a message to them via eBay as a separate message, asking them about the rear plugs. Have they got the rear plugs, rear light plugs, and also would they have that the coloured panel, the fog light buttons, you know, that bit, the one that I've been having trouble finding. Didn't hear from them, so I sent them another message yesterday saying the same thing again. You know, I don't know if maybe you haven't seen my message or anything, and I got a reply back from Neil, who said, we sent a package off to you yesterday, which I think is going to be the coloured panel, and he said, and we've put a set of brake light plugs and that button in with a package free of charge. What can I say, eh? They are the men. They are the guys. Neil and Richard. I'm not sure it's not just Neil and Richard who work there, but I think they're the owners. Let me just say that I have got no financial interest or friend interest of them. They are up north in Bolton. I don't know them. I have spoken to them on the phone. I have no connection with Club 500. All I am saying is they are the people to go to for parts. Everything you get from them is quality. It's a good, but not always the cheapest. Most of the time it's about the same, or sometimes, depending on what it is, sometimes it is cheaper. But if you need a part that you can't get on eBay, which has happened to me a couple of times, I'll give you one quick instance before we sign off. It was one of the red cars that had a smack in the side. The brake hose that comes up from the caliper, and it goes up the inside of the car and then sort of spreads up out to the braking system. It's held on. It's connected in place with a metal clamp that's part of the bodywork. It's welded to part of the bodywork inside in that wheel arch, and the one I had been crushed, and it went for the MOT and it failed the MOT because it was broken. So I sent a message to them. This was probably three years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. I sent a message to them, took a photograph of the bit, and said, any chance you could sort me out this bit? You just can't get them. It's part of it's welded onto the car. It's not a part you can buy. They cut a bit out for me and sent it to me. I think they charged me a tenner for it. Obviously I wasn't ordering anything else from them at the time. I was just asking them if they had that. I think they charged me a tenner. Sent it in the post. I think I got it like the next day, and I managed to resin bond, and I put 2 rivets and resin bond it on. Took it back for its MOT and it passed. They are the guys. Trust me, if you need anything, Club 500 Italia is the place to go. Big up. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I'm sure I will be bigging them up again on the next video. I haven't received a radio for the stereo from them yet. That was posted, I think, on When was that posted? I think that was posted on 30th. I haven't received it yet. I'll have to check the tracking. So I've got the steering wheel, which was posted 2 days before that, but I haven't received the stereo yet, which is a bit strange. So yeah, I'm sure it's in the system, probably come tomorrow. Anyway, that is the end of this video. Day 2. Day 3 we'll see a bigger transformation of the car, but we are getting there. The car is actually up there, but my neighbour's son has got his van on the drive, so I can't actually get it down there without getting him to move, so it doesn't matter, it can stay there. Yeah, so day 3 we'll see a lot more. So enough of this waffling. See you in part 3. Take care, stay safe, don't forget, subscribe please. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, but take care, stay safe, and we'll see you next week. I'm out.